today we are going to discuss our third installment, 3 of 3, on the most effective ways to optimize your e-commerce store. Now, we've already shot 2 of these videos. The first one contained 8 tips, which we got a bunch of great feedback on, so thank you. Video 2, again, we revealed about 8 tips, got some amazing feedback there as well. So today we're going to touch on the final piece, and that is 8 more e-commerce testing checklists, basically, to improve your conversions on your e-commerce store. Now, the first one we're going to talk about is show your visitors what's already in your cart to push them to actually check out. Don't just list, you have 2 items in your cart. List out exactly what they have in their cart so they know exactly what they are getting. This really helps them, and then push them, of course, to continue to check out. Number 2 is make registering for an account optional. Don't force them into registering for an account. This is where guest checkout comes into play greatly. So focus on the guest checkout versus your overall registration or getting them to set up an account. This is going to increase the amount of people that actually check out in your store. The third one, which is something that I'm actually shocked that isn't being used effectively, or at least not enough, is add reviews to your products. If for some reason you don't have reviews, leverage testimonials in the form of user feedback. If you don't have these, go out and ask your customers, what'd you think about our store? What'd you think about the product? Get some basic feedback from them so you can post that in those areas. But if you have reviews, leverage those. They're very powerful. We had one test where just adding some feedback from some users on a checkout page actually increased it over 200% of the actual checkout from people landing on that page. The fourth way that we're going to talk about is offer a related product as an upsell. You know, customers who bought this also bought this, but give them an option on checkout, or even a one-click upsell upon successful checkout. This isn't leveraged enough in the e-commerce world, is the leveraging of that one-click upsell. So for instance, if you're selling an iPad, sell them a cover for an iPad. Don't sell them an iPod or a MacBook if they're going to buy an iPod. You'll lose the sale if you do that. So just focus on a complimentary, maybe a premium upgrade to the product in your upsell, and make sure that those who bought this also bought this are very related and complementary in some way, shape, or form. So if you have somebody comes in and buys a cell phone charger, sell them maybe a case for that particular cell phone model instead of trying to sell them another charger, for example. So keep the products complementary. So the fifth one is make sure you have clear, big call to action buttons. Make them stand out. Have some contrast from the rest of the colors on the page. Don't make them just I see this common in the e-commerce world, is they have these basically transparent buttons with some black text and a black border on them. They don't stand out. If the color of your site is blue, maybe try a green button or red buttons or something to contrast and lead them down the path of which you want them to go, and that is add a product to the cart, continue to check out, continue on that, billing, things to that nature. Lead them down the path with the buttons to keep congruency there. The sixth one that we're going to talk about is let people back order your product and pre-order if you're out of stock. Don't just say out of stock. Let them pre-order. This will add, especially if they want them, and kind of give them a runtime. We expect this product to be back in stock within X number of days or weeks or whatever, and let them pre-order, and you could potentially even offer a discount there. The seventh way is use a site called user testing to get feedback. So you're going to find that 15 to 20 people, you'll discover 99% of your site problems. So we call it the 8-year-old test or the grandmother test. Get people that are unbiased to go through and test out your product and test out your store and give them a way to purchase. And they're going to uncover the bottlenecks relatively quickly to help you tweak your processing there. The eighth way and the final way that we're going to talk about here today to wrap up this series is run retargeting ads. Now, this is ever-growing popular term lately, but it's extremely powerful if done effectively. And run retargeting ads on items that they viewed or that they added to their cart, but they did not purchase. So basically, they added it to their cart and they abandoned. Run specific ads to them about that product and run them on wherever you can run them. Follow them across the internet, of course, looking at your metrics. But follow them around with your retargeting ads, and then you can perpetually drop it off and give them a special offer to come back and purchase that product through the store of that particular product. They're already interested. They're interested enough to, add it to their cart, but maybe they got sidetracked or something and some reason caused them to exit the offer and not make the buying decision. So get them to come back, and usually a special offer there can help get them back much quicker. And we're finding that retargeting ads are coming in at anywhere from 40 to 50%, and even in some cases 70% cheaper on a CPA cost if done effectively. So that's all we have for today. Let's recap it real quick. So show what's already in the cart and push them to actually check out. Don't use just 2 items or 3 items or 4 items or whatever that are in your cart. Don't force the registration. Make it optional. Add reviews or testimonials if you don't have reviews. Offer related products as one-click upsells, or those who already bought this. Complimentary premium products. Big call to action buttons that have a lot of contrast in the color, make them stand out. Let people back order or pre-order products that you don't currently have in stock or you plan on having in stock. Use some user testing to get feedback, and they'll uncover the bottlenecks, and then run retargeting ads for specific products to recover some abandoned carts. So that's all we have today. Hopefully you enjoyed this series, and as always, if you like the information, be sure to like, comment, or share below. We'd love to hear from you. If you have any specific questions, feel free to reach out. We'll be happy to help, and make it a great day. Look forward to talking to you on another video. Thanks.